Is forbearance a good idea? You may have heard this term forbearance thrown around quite a bit. And on this video, we are going to walk you through the good, the bad, and the ugly of what forbearance really is and what it could actually cost you. Hi, I'm Sean Zalmanoff with USA Mortgage, and unfortunately many people have lost their job due to COVID-19. Part of the CARES Act created a new forbearance program where people can call their servicers and defer payments on their loan. Now you need to be really clear, forbearance is not free. You will have to make these payments at some point, and for almost every person, this should be a last resort. Now, if you're someone who has lost your job, and the difference is putting groceries on the table for your family or paying your mortgage, this is exactly what this program was designed for. You should use this. Unfortunately, there's a lot of cowboy keyboard warriors that are telling you, hey, just call your servicer, don't worry, you can kick the can down the road. But the fact of the matter is that you're losing valuable time paying principal on your mortgage. You still have to make these payments up at some point later. So if you skip these payments, not only do you lose on the equity that you're gaining over the course of that time, you're tacking on to the payments that you have to make at the end of your mortgage, costing you potentially years on the life of your loan. So is forbearance free? No. The only thing you're doing is pushing payments out on your loan that are due today. So not only are you missing the equity that you're building in your home, all of these payments that you're deferring have to get paid in a later date. So I'm a numbers guy, so let me just break this down for you. So let's say you had a note at $250,000 and a rate of 4%, which is very conceivable over the last few amount of years. If you paid on that loan for 10 years, you would owe about $196,500 left on your mortgage. If you took a year off for forbearance, that $196,000 would be $203,000 because you've only paid for 9 years, not 10 years. And then that year worth of payments, which would be about $1,200 a month, principal and interest, would be due at the end of that too. So there'd be $14,000 of payments plus $6,000 of lost equity. So 20 grand that you would have to pay. Another way to look at this is if you kick the can down the road for $14,000, it's going to cost you about $6,000 to do that. That's like a 50% interest rate. Nobody wants that deal. So is forbearance good? Well, it could be, but I want to make sure that you've evaluated all of your options before you have to kick the can down the road and make these payments later. If you need any help doing this, please reach out to my team. Let us help you. Let's make sure that you're making the best decision, not only for yourself right now, but for what it looks like your family, for your family in the future too. Folks, we know that there's a lot of people giving advice out there. Unfortunately, some of it's not really that great of advice. If you know somebody who's going through a tough time right now, please share this video, send them to us. Let's make sure that they get the best advice possible and are able to protect themselves and their family. I hope this video is going to help clear up any questions that you have about forbearance. If you have more, please reach out to me. I'm Sean Zalmanoff with USA Mortgage. I appreciate you all. Have a great day.